All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elected nation of Israel. This is just going to be a lesson on the people that say that they are Old Testament only, or say that they only read the Torah, right? And then when you start seeing how these people explain certain laws of the Bible anyway, they start getting emotional. And you realize that really they're not about the law, man. They just want to they just hate Yahweh Shai, really, man. That's what it really is with a lot of these people. They hate Yahweh Shai, right? And they don't want Yahweh Shai to rule over them. And they think that by saying that the New Testament is void and corrupt, that they can ignore Yahweh Shai, forgetting that Yahweh Shai is the volume of the book, man. The whole book's written of Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is the word. All the things that are in the Bible was turned into a living being, man. And his name is Yahweh Shai. So the same words that these people read and say, oh, I'm reading the Torah, right? They don't understand that that is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is like the algorithm of the Bible, if I can even say it like that, turned into a living being and that was made flesh, man, in the flesh of a human, and now is of a godly form, that we're going to be as Israelites made into a lesser form of that. But Yahweh Shai had the preeminence, meaning that he was the first to receive all of the things that an Israelite will receive, man. Right? So I'm saying that to say this because there's a lot of people that say that they only believe in the Old Testament or the or the Torah only. But what about this prophecy in the Bible? Because if you ask these people what the charagma of the beast is, right? What the mark of the beast is, what will they say? Right? A lot of them will actually have an answer. But where do you hear that term? Where do you hear it, man? You hear it in the New Testament. And I'm going to read it. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, right? Now, if you ask an Old Testament only person what that is, they wouldn't have an answer, or they shouldn't have an answer, because you can only read about that in the New Testament. But some of these people are so hypocritical that they will give an answer, right? But that's when you'll catch them out and you'll realize that actually they do believe really in the New Testament, but it's not possible to believe in the New Testament and hate Yahweh Shai. So they understand that the New Testament has things in it that are worthy to be spoken of. But because their hatred for Yahweh Shai is so great, they're prepared to try and ignore the scriptures, man. They're prepared to try and ignore the Bible. And I just thought that this was a good point to bring out, because you can't try and ignore a part of the book and think that you have the full understanding of what the book is talking about, man. It's not possible. And that's why a lot of those, well, all of them people, unless they repent, of course, that say that they only believe in the Old Testament, or, oh, I only follow the Torah. But if you ask them about Deuteronomy 21 or Deuteronomy 22, they start falling all over the place, crying, making false accusations, wanting to put curses on you in the name of the Lord, right? As if it's not possible that when you try and put a curse on a man, if the man's coming in the right spirit of truth, then that curse is going to fall upon your own head in the first place. It's going to end up cursing you if you think that you can just go around cursing people all the time because you perceive that they're a liar or whatever. The curse comes on you anyway. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his charagma in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And that's what's going to happen to everybody that says, oh, I'm Torah only, right? But haven't ever kept all the laws and never sinned probably one day in their life since they've been born. But they want to say, oh, I only believe in the Torah. And some of these people have the nerve to say they only believe in the Torah with no beard. Some of these people would have the nerve to say they only believe in the Torah But then you'll catch them reading the book of Chronicles. Hang on. That's not the Torah, mate. Or you'll see them reading Jeremiah. Well, that's not the Torah, is it? That's not the Torah. The Torah is the first 5 books. But when you're going around to deceive, you are deceived yourself, man. You deceived yourself when you go around trying to do that. And that's what all of these people that claim to be Torah only or New Testament, Old Testament only. You can't even be New Testament only. That's the thing. Because you won't understand why, or you won't understand things in the Bible. You have to understand the whole book, man. You have to read the whole thing. And I'm going to end the lesson there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. Shalom.